So, celebrating Exaggeration Nation's 69 subs. That's what I'm talking about, man. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going to go through our list of contestants tonight because this is an awesome game called Master Debaters Star Wars Edition. So let's go through our panel of contestants, starting Mr. At Dawn. How's it going, man?
Good, man. Good. Thanks for having me. I'm At Dawn. I have a YouTube channel. I focus on movie reviews and gaming. And I do live streams once a week on Sundays at 3 p.m. with two friends, the Lone Wolf Cub and Judge Oldfeld.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. All right, who we got next? Miss Mary. How's it going? What's your name, Mary?
Hi, guys. I am Mary B, and I bring the mayhem. I'm just here to have a good time and show you guys what a debater looks like.
Oh, hardcore. That's what I'm talking about. No way. What's up, bruh?
Yeah, hey, I'm no neophobic, and I'm really happy to be with you. And I like to see what the game can get for us.
I like it. And Mr. Rookie Critic, how you doing, man? What's up, dude?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just surviving the snowpocalypse out in the west, where we had, I think, a total 2.5 inches of snow. Oh, by the gods! And I cover movies and reviews and YouTuber stuff, skits. You guys will see a lot more of that stuff coming up soon. So I'm down and ready to actually show Mary what a rookie can do.
That's why they call you Rookie, sweetheart.
So, let's go ahead and get this game going. This is your first edition of Master Debaters. Everybody like my theme music?
No, nice. That was your ringtone going off.
I'm kind of digging it, yeah.
Okay, that was stupid. All right, finish. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's how the game is going to be played tonight. Right here in front of me, I'm turning on my camera here. Show all the viewers out here. Raj, got a really big hole in my ceiling right over there, but we won't talk about that. We have a humongous game board set up just like a big tournament bracket. And here's what will end up happening. We have 4 categories: person, people, places, things, and actions. Okay, now I'm going to turn this off because nobody wants to look at me for that long. And in these things, we're going to be having all kinds of Star Wars themed things, and we are going to debate some really awesome questions concerning these Star Wars subjects. Now, by popular vote in the contestants will vote on what they think should be the winner of the question, whoever wins the debate. And then you know that thing will go into the next bracket, so on and so forth. The kicker is that everybody before we started, everybody has a list of things that they're going to be responsible for debating. Okay, and so everybody that's sitting here live chatting with us, you can absolutely weigh in and give us different things that we need to debate, different things that we need to consider in our debates, and so on. Does everybody make sense with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So first up, let's look at our subjects for the for places. Okay. So places, we have Hoth, we have Indoor, we have Starkiller Base. Next, Super Star Destroyer. We have Cloud City, Dagobah, the Sarlacc Pit, everybody's favorite honeymoon destination, and the Mos Eisley Cantina. Going next to our people, we have Uncle Owen, Boba Fett, General Tarkin, Jabba the Hutt, Admiral Akbar, Kylo Ren, the Pansy, the emo kid. We have Dak. Get ready to suck some Dak, and Chewie. Boom. Follow me good. Now we're halfway done. Next, we go to our actions. With our actions, we have taking shelter in a dead animal, chopping snoke in half, eating a porg.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, making the Kessel Run. Let's see, what's this? Talking to a Force Ghost. Getting a blaster in the butt. Blowing up the Death Star. And finally, Force choking Brian Young. Then finally, with our list of things, we have Uncle Owen's Blue Milk. Anakin's Pod Racer. Luke's Green Lightsaber. Imperial Road Droids. Leia's Cinnabon Hairdo. Chewie's Crossbow. Brian Young's Ego. And a Stormtrooper Blaster. Those are going to be our 32 things that are up for debate tonight. All right, everybody good to go?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we are. So everybody has your list of things in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, in the live chat, we are going. Don't forget to comment what you think we should be considering in these debates. There's no calling on anybody or whatever. Everybody just talks as openly as they want to. So the first competition we have today in the places category, we have Hoth versus Indoor. And the question would be, which is a better place for a first date?
Definitely, definitely Hoth.
Yeah.
Because
So
that way,
cold.
when she's cold, when your date is cold, you can cuddle and keep her warm with your body, and there's no little small bears trying to interrupt anything.
Those small bears. Just big things out in the snow that'll try to eat you and hang you upside down by your feet.
And that's fine.
Definitely Hoth. Get eaten by a Whopper for dinner. Make sure it's going big.
That gives you a chance to prove your strength in fighting against it, and if not, then you die and die a man. There you go.
What do you think, Mary?
Yeah, I normally go for hot because I don't like to freeze. So I go with this.
Hold up just 1 second. Hold the phone. Drunk, are you in here?
Drunk's in.
I am.
I was just gonna ignore him.
Mute him.
Okay, Drunk. Here's what it's going to be. You are going to be the tiebreaker if we ever run into a tie. You got it?
That sounds great.
That's what I'm talking about. So we had Hoth versus Indoor. Where is the better place for the first date?
Me?
You can definitely throw in some some points there to consider.
Well, so I'll throw down the first points again because I just
Can I
went through
say?
them.
No, I have the end all argument.
Oh, is that right?
Because I have had some experience with the ladies, and I know this is true.
He is the hottest guy on the panel.
That's right. When you get women, excuse me, that's a terrible way to say it. When you get women, when you take the one you care about to a place, especially in the jungle, and all those jungle noises start going off, and you hear like the animals inside both of you just come alive in the jungle. I mean, they're not in Hoth, man. Like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. All you hear is blizzard, and that's like depressing. When you hear jungle animals and the birds and all the stuff, it's like
all that annoying noise and all the little cub bear Ewok
lion
things are
sleeps
trying to
tonight,
watch
man.
you do it. No, I agree.
All right, that's all my take. I'll end it right there, but I think I'm right.
All right, Mary, you got any pointers for us to consider before we vote?
I mean, like, am I supposed to be debating for something that I don't have?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
It wasn't on my list. All right. Well, I would have to go with Hoth as well, just because there are fewer life forms on that particular hunk of ice to murder you, and snuggling up sounds like a great way to get a lady to kind of get close, and then one thing leads to another, and the next thing you know, you're making out next to a tauntaun.
Yep. Apparently, Mazra says jungle sex is overrated, anyways. So it's all good.
Ah,
I mean, do we need to see Tarzan again? I mean, that's what I'm saying. We could see some.
dude, I'm
fight
telling
action.
you, the man goes. You guys are all sissies. The man goes out and hunts and protects and comes back and feels like a real man.
Oh, okay.
And then
So
he
okay,
wants to
so-
take his lady to Boomtown. I mean, come on.
Okay, so a man can't.
Yeah, but there's no
so-
reason why he can't do that on Hoth.
Okay,
as
so
well.
if he goes out on Hoth, he'll never come back because he'll freeze to death.
No,
All right. So is
Uh,
everybody
have you guys
voting?
ever heard of cold shrinkage? I mean, what?
Exactly. 3PO hit it right there. It's like Hoth's weather is not, unless you're inside in like cover, it's not very conducive
If
to.
you're-
If you're a real man, you don't blame the weather on how you're doing.
And also
I
the
have to give you an argument. You know, if you are really you like to get your woman with you, girls like to be focused on and be romantic, and there's no better place like Hoth for that, because you can build her an igloo and you be alone with her. She's the only focus there is. She would love this. This is the best place ever. And when you go out and you are a man and you try to get a tauntaun and show her the warm place in the tauntaun, she will totally love it. She
Okay.
will be forever.
I got to stop you right there, because even Han Solo said, "I thought they smelled bad on the outside." So you're not bringing stinky animals and then you want to cuddle up with the one you love. Like, that ain't happening.
Clearly,
I'm just saying.
you have never dated a country girl.
All right. So it's time to vote.
All right, I'll give you
Time to
that.
vote.
I'll give you that.
Where is the better place for a first date? At Dawn, what are you going for?
I'm going for Endor. We didn't mention one thing. Endor has 9 moons. 9.
Oh,
Like, how romantic is that?
Oh,
9
that's
moons.
true.
How romantic.
Like,
Oh, that is
hands down,
true.
Endor wins it.
I'd say that's irrelevant because you can't see all 9 from the moon of Endor. I mean,
Yeah,
how often do you see the moon? The other
wanna-
moon.
On my date, not on the moon.
You have to go to the one time of the 800 days around the orbit of our star, sure, but
All right.
you know.
So we've got one for Endor. Mary, what were you going for?
Oh man, I don't know. That 9 moon things threw me for a loop. That's a beautiful sight. I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm going with Endor.
Ooh,
told you guys.
no way.
The jungle always wins.
Yeah, I go for
I got
because
jungle fever.
That's
I
it.
think that's, you can go anywhere, but no one really goes to Hoth on a cold place because nobody knows what to do there. But that's very romantic, I think.
You know what to do there, and you're totally alone. So Hoth. All right, Rookie, what are you going for? Endor or Hoth?
I'm gonna go with Endor. No, just kidding. I'm going Hoth.
Oh
My gosh, Hallmark Channel Jeremy even said Endor is a moon, so you could stare out to these other beautiful planets. It just doesn't get much better than that. I'm sorry.
So, Drunk, this is why you're here, man. You've got to be the
And
type-
Endor wasn't really a warm spot. They were building fires and stuff, so I don't think you guys are thinking like, I'm sorry. When you go on vacation, would you rather come to the beaches of Florida or like go walk around Canada? Give me a break. I mean,
There's
come
no
on, like,
beaches on Endor,
So
actually.
Drunk,
so
you're up on Endor, right?
yeah,
space
man.
mosquitoes, no thanks.
There
All
is
right.
beaches on Endor.
So
They didn't
Endor
show any
gets
beaches.
one.
Didn't you play the video game? Sorry.
Doesn't matter. No.
You got the girl with the moons now, but tell her something about spiders and snakes and insects and all that stuff on Endor. You don't have this on Hoth.
Yeah, you can get used to anything.
That
All right,
also
so that
proves
one's
you've
done.
never
So-
dated a country girl there, my friend.
All right, we're on to our next question. The next competition, still in our places category, is Star Killer Base versus the Super Star Destroyer. All right, and the question is, where would you rather turn 21?
The
Neither.
Nazi origin or I don't know. What happened on the Super Star Destroyer that would make it significant? The only thing I can think of with Star Killer Base was that's where Huck's just like, "Ich dusch nicht, ich dusch nicht dich," and they all salute, pretty much. I don't remember anything else that happened.
Hast du jetzt gerade versucht, Deutsch zu sprechen, oder wie?
Exactly what he said.
Yeah, I would go for the Destroyer because you have less problems with parking somewhere on the beach. Yeah, so I go with the Destroyer. Try to park a Death Star somewhere. Doesn't work.
Yeah, I'd go with the Super Star Destroyer as well, because as cool as a Star Killer thing sounds, you got to destroy a star every time you want to fire that thing. So it's like, honey, let's blow up 5 planets. Okay. And then you got to travel how many light years to get to the next star? Do that.
See,
All right, I got a winning argument here. You ready? All right. I'm going to go with Star Killer Base, and here's why. Because if you're turning 21 years old, you're going to be drinking. And the last thing you want is to have uneven footing on an unstable spaceship out in the middle of nowhere. It just accelerates the puking process.
See, here's the way I relate it, is that you had on Star Killer Base, you had Kylo Ren, and on the Super Star Destroyer, you had Darth Vader. Who's more willing to let you party?
I mean, neither of them are willing to let you party. They're both going to murder you, just in different ways and for different reasons. So
I feel like you could run from Vader a little bit faster than you can run from Kylo. He's always freaking out.
Yeah, but that makes him a party guy. Normally, he's acting like a party guy all the time. A drunk one.
All right. Well, let's go for a vote. This one seems like a pretty moot question. What are we going for? Star Killer Base or the Super Star Destroyer? Start once again. Let's go start with Rookie this time.
This time I'll just go with the Super Star Destroyer.
All right. All right. No way. What you think?
Yeah, I go with the Super Star Destroyer because it's more flexible. That's my take.
More flexible. Mary, what you got?
I'm anti-puking, so I'm going to stick with Star Killer Base.
Ooh. At Dawn, where you at, man?
I'd say Star Killer Base. You're going to die either way, but at least you'd have a bit more time on Star Killer Base and not have to worry about getting blown up by Mon Calamari commanders. Because every time we see a Super Star Destroyer that's getting its butt kicked. Sorry.
That is okay. Drunk. Here we go again, man. You got to be the tiebreaker, bro.
I'm going base because I know myself, and if I had a little too much, I'm driving that spaceship somewhere, and it could be I am firmly against drunk driving or anything of the sort, and I'm not driving that spaceship. We could end up on Endor again. I mean, who knows? We could end up on the most non-romantic place ever, Jakku, and just totally sip the mojo out of me turning 21. So yeah, I'm staying on the base.
Helmark says you can't get sick on seaside.
Well, we got Star Killer Base. All right. Next question: Cloud City versus Dagobah. Where is a hot dog more likely to be considered a delicacy?
Oh. That's easy. That's an easy one. It's on the how's the name? Sky City.
The Cloud City.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Cloud City. Yeah.
Because they are a lot more experienced with tourists. They have a lot of tourists there, and the food has to be good. And I think the city is 5-star. Yeah,
right.
You know, Lando is there. The boss, and he loves to have this how to say God. I mean,
I got this. You ready? So the question is, where is a hot dog more likely to be found or less likely
to be considered a delicacy?
More likely to be considered a delicacy.
I mean, like rare but highly desired.
Okay, so I got this. You ready? So on Dagobah, because what are hot dogs made of? Hot dogs are made of every kind of meat you can imagine. Okay, so in a place like Dagobah, all you got to do is go out, kill a couple weird fish and some other random running around animals, grind them all together. Bam, you got your hot dog. That's not a freaking delicacy there. It's everything you eat every single meal. Whereas Cloud City, now, they don't just have animals running around all over the place because they live in the clouds. So getting a hot dog is going to be a lot more difficult for them to do because they got to import that sucker. So I think Cloud City.
I agree with Mary. I was pretty much going around to that same point where Cloud City, they have to import everything basically. And Dagobah, you can just find whatever you want there. So I'll go, yeah, same thing.
Cloud City takes it. Awesome. Next one, we've got the Sarlacc Pit versus the Mos Eisley Cantina. And the question to this would be, come on, I just dropped my card. A picture of which place would make a better picture for a postcard?
That's a tough one.
I would say
Which
the
one's a better place for
Mos Eisley
Sarlacc Pit or
Cantina. Just as long as you don't have any dismembered people in it, and you'll be fine.
Hey, Jesse, check your phone.
Can you get the picture at the Sarlacc Pit while Jabba's exterminating somebody?
Like, seriously, think about it. As long as you're careful about where the snapshot is taken, okay, it could be a good time. People go there for a good time all the time. Whereas the Sarlacc Pit, there's only one reason to visit that place. Someone gonna die.
Yeah.
There's that, or it could be fulfilling. It could be fulfilling a space girl's fantasy of having a tentacle monster eat you from a hole in the ground in the middle of the desert on a desert desolate planet. So
no woman in her right mind has that fantasy. Where
you see, you're assuming they'd be in the right mind, and a lot of women drink in the galaxy. So,
why would you date crazy?
They're everywhere. You never know. Sometimes you don't know until it's too late. But the point is that they would want to go there and take a picture with the tentacle creature. So
your argument is invalid because if you got far enough with her to know that she was into the whole Sarlacc Pit thing, you know she's crazy. Walk away, man.
If you met her on Tatooine, she'd be just as normal. So there you go.
Rookie, let me ask you this question: which man likes to look at a hole with teeth?
Oh!
Wait, whoa! What was that?
Did we age restrict this?
Sorry.
Nope, too late.
Yeah, no, I think the Mos Eisley Cantina is a lot more funny. You know, you have music, you have drinks, you have dancers. Jabba is pimping the dancers and all that stuff.
Well, I don't know. You see, because the Mos Eisley Cantina, you can find a Mos Eisley Cantina anywhere in the galaxy. It's just another cantina, but you can only find one Sarlacc Pit. So that's very unique. The Mos Eisley Cantina, they show a new cantina in every Star Wars movie. So, but they only show one Sarlacc Pit.
Oh, but there's only one Mos Eisley Cantina. It all depends on what type of postcard you're looking for. If you're looking for just a profile pic of the area, or are you looking one with writing on it? Because if you want one with writing on it, like something like a catchphrase, it's got to be Mos Eisley because you'll never find a hive of wretched scum and villainy. Whatever.
Yes.
Hit him with the movie quote. Nice.
It's gotta be Mos Eisley, and there's more to look at.
But you can also entice people with the thought of being digested for over 1,000 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Sarlacc Pit.
The Sarlacc Pit is a place where you can most likely die honorably.
Well, and it's like this too. You could have fun at Jabba's palace, have time with the girl, and then go diving into the pit. So for fun, do cannonball.
You can't throw Jabba's palace into there. That's not part of it.
Hey, you guys threw other factors in there as well with the cantina and movie quotes with that. So
because it's directly it's literally the slogan of that exact place. Whereas Jabba's palace is a completely different place.
But then there's nothing unique about Mos Eisley Cantina, so why would you want to have a picture there? There's only it's just another cantina.
What,
there's only one pit.
Are you kidding? That's the place where Han shot first.
Yeah.
Technically that would be on that whatchamacallit planet in the Solo movie where he kills Woody Harrelson. That's where he shoots first.
Really?
I mean, if you want to go see the band that plays that iconic song, maybe you go to Mos Eisley.
Yeah,
you have to go
the
to
Beth Band.
How often you will visit this hole with teeth in the earth? Yeah, if you visit it 1 time or 2 times, it's okay. But if you need a break from something, you go to the cantina in Mos Eisley.
Poor rookie, man. I'm sorry.
All
We're all
right, so
giving up
let's
on
take it to a
I'm
vote.
trying to defend the difficult ones here. I'm not going for the easy ones.
Let's take it to a vote real fast. At Dawn, what do you think? Sarlacc or Mos Eisley?
Mos Eisley.
All right. Mary, what you got?
I defend my right to be a fickle woman. I'm going to go with the Sarlacc pit.
Beautiful. No way, what you got, man?
I'm with Mos Eisley. I'm totally into Mos Eisley, really.
Rook.
Starlight Pit, buddy.
Dude, 3P, you're getting a workout tonight, man.
I'm going with the pit.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I'm going with the pit, man. I think, I don't know. When I play Star Wars Battlefront and there's like actually it's Battlefront 1, there's a Sarlacc pit in one of the things, and I would always just be drawn to it.
Isn't it fun to draw the enemy to get sucked in by the tentacles and they go, ah!
It's like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the hint of danger there.
That puts people into this pit.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it like burp. I think that's like going to see Old Faithful. Like, like people go to Old Faithful to see it like shoot water way up in the air, and then like it would be like that. It'd be like going to see the whales in Alaska. It's like, is it coming? Is it coming? Is it going to happen yet?
Well, plus then it shows you got courage, because if you just go to the cantina, I mean, yeah, that's where all the villain guys hang out. But this is the freaking thing. It's only one way in or out.
What kind of an awesome selfie would that be? Like if you're taking a selfie on the Sarlacc pit with the tentacles coming up behind you? Like, I think that would get more likes on Instagram than at the Mos Eisley.
And that'd be a cooler YouTube video if you have a machete with you and you start whacking at it or some shit. Like, look how cool I am. And it's like, okay, cool. If you survive.
If you survive.
All right. That wraps it up for the places, the first round of places. We're going to move on to people. All right. Hey, some of you guys did okay. Some of you guys got knocked out in the first round there in the places thing, but we'll save that. We'll save that info for the end. So, first round in the people category, we've got Uncle Owen versus Boba Fett.
What?
Whoa.
Uncle Owen versus Boba Fett, and the question is, who would you rather have a pillow fight with?
Oh.
A what?
Who would you rather get in a pillow fight with?
Wait. Do you German? My friend is from Germany. He might not know what a pillow fight is.
I know what a pillow fight is.
Okay, I was just double checking.
You don't know it's a fight that involves pillows.
I was just double checking.
Yeah.
But thank you for thinking at me.
Always thinking about you, my friend. Always.
Thank you.
Man, so pillow fight, Uncle Owen versus Boba Fett.
Well, I think they both have had the same amount of screen time. I think Owen actually had more, technically. We count the prequel. I don't know. I'd say, is it who we would want to have it with or wouldn't?
Who would you rather a pillow fight?
Honestly, I'd say Boba Fett, because I'd be like, hey, Boba Fett, what's up, dude? You're cool. Even if he destroys me with his clone strength, it'd still be kind of cool to be in the same room with him rather than Owen, who would just seem like a regular dude in the universe. Mm-hmm. So like Boba Fett being the only Boba Fett. So yeah,
I would be more kind of scared of Uncle Owen. Like Boba Fett, I mean, he was good in Empire Strikes Back, but Return of the Jedi, he seemed very, how do you say, very clumsy. He couldn't balance very well on the ships over the Sarlacc pit, and he just let Han kill him by accident.
That's true. So you have a chance of winning then. If you distract him easily enough, you could beat him in the pillow fight. Right. Uncle Owen, though, I just kind of feel like that's kind of a weird situation. I'd rather tell my friends that I had a pillow fight with Boba Fett than my Uncle Owen. if you know what I mean. I'd rather say, yeah, I faced the Fett rather than my uncle.
But at the same time, he is a killer, and I feel like he's got a lot of contraptions. He may cheat.
Well, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
whether he kills me or not, I'd still rather have a pillow fight with him for the sake of pillow fight.
What if he makes you eat a banana?
I don't know where that would come from. So
Because he knows your weakness.
that's low, drunk.
Don, what do you think, man?
I'm thinking definitely Uncle Owen. He seems like the nicer guy, and I'd be able to beat him without a worry. If I beat Boba Fett, I'd be worried he'd disintegrate me. He's a bounty hunter. Yeah, he's a little clumsy in Return of the Jedi, but if you're talking Empire Boba Fett, I'd definitely rather have it with Uncle Owen.
Ooh, but think if you lost to Uncle Owen, then you'd be the guy that lost to him. Blow on the ego.
True, but Owen does know how to select the right droid without a bad motivator, so...
Well, actually, he kind of did. It blew up on him, actually. And then 3PO had to correct him and point to him. He's like, dumbass, pick that droid.
Exactly. So good point, Rookie. Good point. But I'm still sticking with Uncle Owen. The disintegration factor.
Videos how 3PO is the most powerful person in the universe. Just so you know, throwing that out there.
That's a good point. I spoke my piece. Somebody else. Your turn.
All right. Mary, you got anything to add? You were pretty quiet on that one.
I mean, go hard or go home, man. If you're going to have a pillow fight, look, I'm going to go straight for the head first off, okay? If I'm in a pillow fight, the first thing I'm doing is going for a head. Second thing I'm doing is trying to sweep the feet, right? So, like, if you're going to get into a pillow fight, just go hard or go home. Send those people home to their mommies in casts.
She's got it all planned out. I like it. It's tactic.
I feel like she's planned out going to prison. I'm going to jump the toughest person in here first.
Right? Get them before they get you.
She knows who to aim for.
All right. At Dawn, what do you got? Boba Fett or Uncle Owen?
I'm going with Uncle Owen.
Mary?
Boba Fett.
No way.
I go with Boba Fett because Boba Fett has this kind of armor. He is bad in moving, like the stormtroopers, you know. And Uncle Owen is such a nice guy. And I think Uncle Owen has more experience to use a random tool as a weapon, like a pillow. And Boba Fett only can shoot something, And I think I could kill Boba Fett with that pillow. So I go with Boba Fett.
All right. And I think Rookie, you got Boba Fett as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I got Boba Figgity Fett. Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Boba Fett takes the win. Taking the win, Boba Fett. All right. Where's my card? Here it is. All right. Next, we have Jabba the Hutt versus General Tarkin. And question is, who would look better on the cover of a romance novel?
Oh.
And that is actually a very tough question, believe it or not.
Do I have to think about this, really?
Oh, yeah.
I have to put images in my head of what this is.
So here's let me get this straight.
Yeah.
Slugtail or old man junk? Is that what you're telling me?
But
right
Jabba does have a large tongue, which
What's going after me with my jokes, right?
So in that case, cows are sexy.
Oh, gross.
I'm just saying we have two choices here. I don't know.
This is a tough one. I don't want to decide.
You know what? I'll start. So I'm gonna go with Tarkin, okay? And here's why. Because he's got a fan.
Love the man in uniform.
I was actually gonna say because I love a man in uniform, so that was one point. And then also he does have a rather splendid accent. So it's I don't mind an assertive man once in a while, and it's far better than being at the base of a slug.
Yeah, but it's just the cover. You don't hear his voice.
Yeah, but if he's on the cover, you know he's famous enough to
I got you. Makes sense.
His reputation. Yeah, I'll agree on that. He's not a fat ass that just goes sold chasing after men that he can't get. He has to send somebody else to get. for him. Well, Tarkin does it himself. Yeah, I'd rather, as far as like initiating the plans and strategies, yeah, Tarkin.
Okay, I just want to throw this out. Just bear with me here. Now, Tarkin is a workaholic, and he does have a lot of power, but he never really had time for anybody. At least Jabba had time for the ladies. He's a gangster. He's got powerful people that can protect, but he still made time. He still made time for his woman. I'm just saying, even though she was chained up to him. I'm just saying, there is a certain type of woman out there that really likes the bad boy gangster type. I'm just saying.
Until he decides to feed her to the dog. So.
Or what's Governor Tarkin going to do?
He give you pleasure when he feels like it. So.
But well, I think that's kind of boring.
Yeah, but no, here's the thing though. You got to know that with Jabba, it's never going to be about you. It's always going to be about him. Yeah. And with Tarkin, at least you have a fighting chance of there being some romance involved.
And you know that he wouldn't cheat. He'd just keep one. As to where Jabba's got another, one lined up right away. So
yeah, I would go for Tarkin because he is experienced. He is charismatic. And he has.
Don't have the experience word.
Death Star, and I think he has a pool in it too. And if he is not there, if he is a workaholic, it's okay. You can have your party with some troopers on the Death Star. That's fine also. But if you are with Jabba, it could be that you have always problems with some strange figures. I think I go with Tarkin.
And there's all the puppets in the palace, it's like, nah.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody seemed to have a problem with those.
We go with Tarkin, or are we going with Jabba? All right, let's start. Rookie, what do you think?
What's the chat saying about this? I don't have them up. What's the chat saying?
Let's see. Tug Life is saying that Jabba is a mobster, ladies' man, like Drunk said, and that he's get you chained up with a bikini that's kinky. Mox Rocks is saying feeding your girl to the Rancor keeps her on her toes. She'll be less likely to cheat that way. And that keeps it 100% real. And I've got to agree with that right there. Like, Jabba's a baller. Like Trump said, he's got all these things. He's got his own castle. He's got a dungeon. He's got a sail barge. Like, Tarkin's got his job and his suit.
And I think if Jabba found the right one.
There's negative to both of them. They both get brought down by a kid.
Are you saying a woman should be out there trying to tame a man? Is that what you're saying? A woman should be out there trying to tame a man. Is that what you're saying?
No. Because when you find the right one, the guy does everything in his power to make sure that one, is the everything too. Like Anakin was he dumped everything for his lady. He didn't care about the Jedi Order anymore. He didn't care about any of that.
I'm just going with Tarkin for the final answer for me.
And then killed the lady.
And Hallmark's
all over Tarkin, man.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you credit that you hit me in my feels there, Drunk, but like the truth of the matter is you just have a feeling that's the case with Jabba. You don't really know that.
Yeah, this is all speculation. My God, if I'm ever caught buying a romance novel with Jabba the Hutt on the cover, I really need to seek some professional help here. And quite frankly, I'm a little disturbed with the guy who made the questions. Thinking about it out loud. So if there is a psychiatrist in the chat, please put your phone number immediately. 50 Shades of Jabba. Wow.
50 Shades of Jabba.
Yeah, we need to move on quickly before I get
my point was Tarkin. You guys pick yours on there. So
there you go. And Mockrock said Anakin wasn't seduced by the dark side. He was seduced by a MILF. Poor kid never had a chance.
It's true. I guess.
All right, John, what do you think? Jabba or Tarkin?
Still going with Jabba. Jabba's the baller.
Baller, yes. Mary.
Tarkin.
Yes, thank Christ. No way.
Don't bring Jesus into this. I mean, that's just bad enough to think that there's Jabba on the. Anyway, go ahead.
I go with Tarkin. Like I said, Tarkin has so much to give, and you have no problems with some figures going around, and he's looking for other women all the time. Tarkin is
He has so much to give.
Gross, gross, gross.
If there was any women in the chat watching this, they probably went away for this part.
Yeah, they're probably gone. It's okay.
Poor Mary.
Rookie, what do you think, man?
I already said Tarkin, man. That's it.
Tarkin,
Just
gotcha.
no
Boom.
more.
Tarkin takes the day. All right.
Let's forget
Next
about
up.
this forever. Just kidding.
Next up on our list, we have Admiral Akbar. Kylo Ren.
Akbar versus Kylo Ren.
You kind of robot it out there for a second. I don't know if you're having any issues over there, buddy.
All right, sorry about that.
I didn't understand anything.
Guys, he's gone. Party! Woo!
Yeah, let's have a party.
I'm kidding. I would never disrespect Jesse's channel like that.
I know what he's doing right now. He is cursing the paint off the walls at his house. I know it, and I can't stop laughing about it. If you can hear us, Jesse, just text me the question. Oh, there he goes.
Am I good? Am I good now?
You can do it. I believe in you.
All right, come on.
Yes.
Oh, you.
There it is. We see you.
Yeah, there he is.
He's frozen. He's frozen, guys.
This has been happening to a lot of people's streams.
Dude,
I can
it's
hear everybody. What the heck?
You're in your garage.
I'm not.
I gotta put some clothes on. I turn the camera back off. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, this has happened to a lot of people's streams this weekend for sure.
yeah, I don't have any room to talk. Actually, my computer completely like froze up and everything on me.
Oh, I can't either. Yeah, like I was on Mary's thing and my Wi-Fi just said.
Anybody still there?
We're here.
We hear you, but now.
Thank Christ. Oh, my word. And yes, I could hear everybody the whole time, man. Hear everybody.
Yeah, we know. This happened to Lethal Lightning, happened to a few other people as well. So.
Hallmark Jeremy just said Jabba just put out a bounty on Tarkin. That is the greatest.
We just got
We're never
Tarkin
talking
killed.
about it again. Just drop it.
All right, Ricky's getting grossed out, and that's rare.
Who would look better with a mullet?
Wait,
Was it Kylo Ren or who?
Admiral Akbar.
with a mullet?
With a mullet.
I'm gonna say Kylo because I don't want to imagine a hairy squid. So, I mean, say what you want about Kylo Ren, but Adam Driver is a Marine, and he's the leader of the First Order now. It's the supreme leader, and he's got to rock a mullet when he's not wearing that helmet. So
Looks like a submarine.
So no takers, no competition. I guess.
Actually, I agree with you 100%, Rookie.
Thank you, Drunk.
Seriously, I don't think a mullet on Akbar would. I just think that would look like like a bad frog you see walking like. What?
Imagine his wife comes and she's like, what's on the back of your head? Oh, a mullet. And she's like, why? Because. No.
Yeah, I didn't know you could grow hair there. Any other secrets you're telling me? Not telling me?
It has to be a wig.
There's a joke here somewhere. Let's see. It's a trap with a mullet. There's a joke here. I can't put my finger on it, but there is a joke here. I'm gonna think about this.
3PO is nude squad.
All right, so everybody pretty much in agreement. Kylo Ren takes that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, definitely Kylo. Because if you look down the time tunnel in 20 years,
got
he's
shirt
sitting
on.
out in the back with no shirt on. He's let himself go a bit. He's drinking a beer. He's got little Raylos running around in the backyard for sure.
He can have that
100%.
beard and mustache or something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's got like a greasy
Drinking on
mustache.
Endor or
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
All right. Here we go. Next one. Dak versus Chewie.
Who's Dak? No, I'm just kidding.
Who's the better kisser?
Whoa.
Well, how many seconds is Dak in any of the films?
He's maybe about I would say total 2.
And do we see his face?
Yes.
You know, I go for Chewie because Chewie has so much feelings for the pork. I think he is an amazing kisser because he's so soy. He's so full of feeling, and he has so much fur. I think he's.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out my lady card here, okay? And I'm gonna say Chewbacca, and here's why. Hear me out on this, okay? There is nothing more enticing to a woman than the idea of being wrapped up in big, strong arms, having some nice, soft, flowing hair to run your fingers through while you just go at it like that. That's my jam right there.
That's true. He's also got a temper problem. He rips arms out of sockets when he loses his space chest.
Yeah, you'd never cross Chewie. If you were his lady man, Chewie would take care of you.
That's true. Can't disagree with that. And he shows the other side of the emotion too, hugging people all the time.
Yeah.
Really close. And
did you see how he protected Leia?
I really think you should have had Porkins versus Chewie. Then maybe we would have a debate. But
Yeah,
Chewie all the way. I think.
It is a non-factor.
Yeah, that was lame. Jesse, get step your game up. Come on.
He doesn't even get past the first battle in the first movie.
I have the cards, and these are just random cards. Okay, I'm not choosing these.
Okay, right. So fate decided. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, listen.
I got you.
Okay. All right, fine.
I got my indie hat on, man. I'm trying to look cooler, but it's not working.
All right, I'm going to move. You got the props for the wrong movie here, man.
I know.
Okay, whatever. Am I moving Chewie up? Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. All right. So we have finished with the people, and we are now moving on to, let me see, actions. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. So first one is taking shelter in a dead animal versus chopping Snoke in half. So question is, what could you, which is more fun to try for the first time?
More fun to try for the first time.
Sleeping in a dead animal or chopping Snoke in half.
Chopping
Snoke in half or taking shelter in a dead animal?
I would
chopping Snoke in half. It would be fun more than once, definitely. And then dead animal. I mean, then again, blankets. No, not blanket. No, if you have like an animal blanket skin, yeah, maybe, but no. Snoke in half.
Snoke in half.
Yeah,
we didn't like him. They didn't let us get to know him, so screw it. We can kill him over and over.
You know, because the question is, what is more fun, trying to chopping Snoke in half or taking shelter in a dead animal? I take the dead animal because Snoke is powerful, and if I don't manage to chopping him in half, I think he gets angry, and I don't like to see this. So I go into the animal.
It's got to be pretty hard to chop Snoke in half. I mean, Kylo Ren did it, and he was very sneaky about it, but it took him a while to do it.
Right, I mean, but you also don't just get into an animal. You got to hunt down the animal and then kill. You have to look the animal and kill it, especially if you shoot it, but it's not dead. You got to put it out of its misery. Then you got to slice it open. I mean, if you're going to lose some humanity there if you aren't used to doing that.
Yeah, so but the whole thing.
That's where Snoke's an ugly ass dude who's old as fuck and doesn't care and tries to rule everybody. So it'll be fun to kill him because it'll be like, hey, we destroyed the evil guy. And with the animal, I mean, there's no pride in that. It's just, oh yeah, you kill an animal. Okay, good for you.
Yeah, but you lose your humanity every time you eat a hot dog. So what?
Yeah, but when you cut Snoke in half, you help save the galaxy.
I'm gonna go with chopping Snoke in half. That's gonna be far more satisfying.
Yes.
Ricky, I got a gift for you, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you really?
Look at that.
Is it a
Yeah.
banana?
No. You can't see it?
I wasn't on my screen. Oh, a Jaws thing.
Yeah.
Sweet, bro.
Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Nice.
At Dawn, what do you have to pitch in for this one, man?
Gotta get that
I'm
to you.
going with Snoke as well because it would be fun because you'd be able to do it over and over. You get to see that stupid face he makes when he gets run through with the lightsaber over and over. That's a meme right there.
All right. So it looks like Snoke is going to take the day. So next one would be eating a porg versus making the Kessel Run. Which would you prefer doing on a blind date?
On a blind date.
Blind date.
Okay.
Eating a stupid porg because their existence is unnecessary.
Do we have to do like the Han Solo Kessel Run or just the regular Kessel Run?
I don't know. I think the regular Kessel Run, the Han Solo Kessel Run is just. I had more fun just imagining what the Kessel Run was rather than actually watching it.
So the Kessel Run that's in our imagination.
Yeah.
I'm going for the Kessel Run because this is really a special situation. There are so much porks everywhere. You can have them every time in a hot dog or in a wiener, a pork wiener, something like that. But Kessel Run you cannot do every time. So I take the Kessel Run.
Well, we got one for the Kessel Run, but we got some for the porg too, man. What's going on here?
I'm gonna go with eating a pork actually. And here's because they look like they taste like chicken, you know. And there's that weird thing when you do the Kessel Run, that giant monster thing and the black hole and all that jazz. I just think you could have a nice picnic and eat a pork, you know. Plus, Chewie should have been allowed to eat that pork.
That's true.
I agree that he should have torn the flesh from its body. I agree. But I am very picky. I'm a very picky eater, so I'd probably have more fun with the Kessel Run. So, yeah. And Drunk can vouch for that.
Yes, I can.
So, I'm going to go with the Kessel Run as well.
All right. Rookie's got Kessel Run, and Mary's got porg.
Yeah.
And let me see. No Way, you've got the Kessel Run as well?
Yes.
Oh, at Dawn, what's going on, man? What are you thinking?
I'm going Kessel Run because the way I'm thinking is, say you're in a cantina, not necessarily Mos Eisley, just anywhere, some planet on the Outer Rim, you're hanging out in a cantina, you're telling war stories to your buddies at the bar, and they ask you what's the coolest thing you've ever done. I've done the Kessel Run, not I've eaten a pork, because if I say that, I might not be making it out of the cantina.
Nice.
All right. So the Kessel Run moves up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, the next one is talking to a Force ghost versus getting a blaster in the butt.
What's the question?
Oh my God. Random, okay? Straight up random. Which would you prefer to do in bed?
So again, talk to a Force ghost or blaster in the butt.
All right. So
I'm drawn from the top, man, and that's what I had. Which would you prefer?
Force ghost.
I'll let Nick go first this time. Go ahead.
My argument is blasters are not made for the butt, so you have a lot of problems with that. If you have a fade shoot or something, I don't like to experience that. And a Force ghost can help you to experience new sexual techniques. So I go with a Force ghost, even if he's looking at me.
So what is it exactly? What in bed? Which would you rather? What in bed?
Would you rather talk to a Force ghost or get a blaster in the butt? Now, getting a blaster in the butt, we're referencing when Luke got shot in the butt while he was trying to fight the thing off with the blinders on.
Oh, like the little robot remote. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about like a full-fledged, like sticking a blaster.
This is literally not.
We're talking about one of those.
It had nothing to do with sex or anything. It just sounds that way. But if you were in bed, would you rather get shot in the butt with a blaster? I just use that phrase, taking a blaster in the butt, because that's how Han said it. Or would you rather be talking to a Force ghost?
While in bed?
While in bed.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with getting a blaster in the butt, and here's why.
Whoa.
Imagine you're laying in bed, right? And you're just chilling out in bed, and you get popped by one of those little stinging bolts in the butt, right? It's over super quick and easy, right? You might not even know it happened. Whereas if a force ghost shows up, bam, your privacy is gone. They're rummaging through your stuff, reading your diary, all up in your business, and you can't even make them leave if they don't want to. Okay?
You remember Hans' eyes? How Han looked as he's stepped with a lightsaber. You really considered this?
Well, remember when Luke is on there and he gets popped a couple times by it and he's like, oh, that hurts. But it wasn't like a big deal. It's over in a snap. I'd rather take a snap of quick pain than have somebody intrude on my privacy. And you can't,
guys, don't read the chat.
Maybe never going to. You guys can't take discussing taking but you don't have the expert on the matter proper, Jeremy.
That's right. I'm with you, Doc.
Force ghosts are for exhibitionist. That is true.
There's a mark on your channel. It's over.
Yeah.
Well then,
Force ghost porn.
Force ghosts are for exhibitionists, though. But anyways, well, Hallmark Jeremy says.
Like, imagine what you might be up to, right? Like, imagine all the things you could be up to in your bedroom when you think you're alone and everything is private, right? Would you rather have a conscious entity, a sentient entity, enter into your room in the middle of God knows what? Or would you rather have it like an inanimate object that has nothing to do with anything, pop you in the butt real quick and it's over?
Now, does it matter which Force ghost it is?
No. It does. It totally does.
We had Obi-Wan and we had Yoda. Which one of those?
Well, would you rather tell your parents that you got shot in the butt or talk to a Force ghost?
I mean, it depends on what the Force ghost is going to tell your parents what you were doing.
Well, who says they're going to talk to them? It's just about you talking to them.
You don't know they won't talk to him, though, because they popped up in your room out of nowhere and they caught you in the middle of something.
But then when you go to bed with your next chick and then she says, why do you have a burn mark on your butt? You have to like tell the story about how you asked your last girlfriend to shoot you in the butt. And then she's like, why? Well, because I was curious. Well, that's weird. And then it's just like, a whole thing. So if you said I talked to a Force ghost, she'd go, well, that's weird. You're probably dreaming. Yeah, okay. And then
man, scars are cool. Chicks love scars.
Yeah, but specifically on the butt, and it's just one spot. Like if you got shot, it's pretty curious.
All right, here we go. We are voting. At Dawn, what do you got? Force ghost or blaster in the butt?
Force ghost. Ruck have mentioned it in the chat. It's exactly what I was thinking. They could read you bedtime stories. If it was Yoda, that'd be awesome.
Oh, that's
yeah,
sweet.
Qui-Gon as well.
Mary, you still sticking with your blaster in the butt?
I am.
All right, no way. What you think?
I go with the Force ghost because he can help me to get it right.
All right. Rookie.
So, I can make it even and say the butt thing, but I just totally disagree with that. So Force ghost.
All right, we're going Force ghost. Force ghost. Talking to a Force ghost. The last one. Blowing up the Death Star versus Force choking Brian Young.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, I know.
That seems a little unfair.
We'll need to see how he could apply.
Came up with that question.
Yeah, that's my nemesis. That guy's my. Yeah.
Drunk 3PO's biased. No, just kidding.
Very biased. I'm gonna play with my awesome Rose Tico, lovely toy while you guys debate this. That just came in the mail.
It's going to be a no-brainer, okay? Because the question is, which would you rather do once an hour every day for exactly 1 minute?
Wait, what?
Which
I don't want to see Brian Young that long, so I might pick the other one.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, I don't want to see Brian Young's face every goddamn day. I'd rather every day.
I'd rather see Rose.
I could put it by
Rose
the trash
Tico.
can and just throw away the Death Star. Brian Young, I have to go, hey dude, and then kill him again. It's like, dude, it's boring to kill every time, and the fact that you keep on coming back means I'm not doing it right. So I'd rather.
That's right.
If I can choose the moment, you have every day there are some small things where you get a little bit angry, and you have this card, this joker, to choke Brian Young in between for a minute. I take that. I take that. That's totally nice for me.
All right, all right. Well, so Hallmark Jeremy's all over the force choke, man.
I go choke Brian Young. Yeah.
So yeah, you got to see his face once an hour for a minute, but like you're seeing it being choked.
Yeah, if I can decide when I see him and I can choke him, that's nice.
See, there you go. There you go. Now you're thinking positive. Think positive. That's what I'm talking about. At Dawn, what do you think, man?
Brian Young, because I have an hour in between to think of a witty one-liner when he shows up the next time. So I can do this.
Yes, sir.
Go full Vader on him.
Yes, sir. I like it. So, is that going to be your vote, Brian
Yes.
Young force choke? Mary, you blowing up the Death Star? Or you force choking Brian Young?
Force choking Brian Young. Yeah.
Go. No way.
I choke Brian Young every day.
First unanimous vote.
Shows
Rookie.
what kind of a turd he is, I guess.
Death Star, baby.
Oh, he went Death Star.
I think I would go Death Star too.
And honestly, I don't know everything about Brian Young other than I know he's a little douche, but that's all I know. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
he's.
go Death Star.
Yeah, oh, I can't.
I didn't know that much either, but I'm blocked from his page, so it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Because of that, and
right.
never said anything to him, and he blocked me. So
At least blowing up the Death Star, I can see fireworks every day, and I need to be happy.
That's a good way to be happy.
Yeah,
That's a
I like
pretty good way to be
fireworks.
happy. All right.
Are fireworks romantic? That's the. That's the
All right.
million
So
dollar.
we're going to our next category, which is things.
And all we got was giggles on that. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
You're good. We're going to things, which is the
This is
first one
hat.
is going to be Uncle Owen's Blue Milk versus Anakin's Pod Racer.
Oh.
And question would be, which would be a sexier name for a new shade of lipstick?
Oh, Uncle Owen's Blue Milk.
Which
You get-
is a
You
sexier
could get like a
name?
nice periwinkle blue or whatever, Uncle Owen's Blue Milk.
Oh, from a marketing perspective, I would say pod racer.
You're marketing to women.
I know. They
Got women out there, I guess. If
women
you're more of a
normally-
active type girl or something, I could see that being like, I got Anakin's Pod Racer on,
Yeah,
while you're climbing a rock or something.
Plus,
Here's-
if a girl's got constipation or something, I mean, you can just go with the pod race instead. Avoid all issues altogether. If they're lactose intolerant, you can just go the pod race instead of with the blue milk. Plus, blue milk's so close to green milk, makes you think of the Last Jedi. So pod race is a better bet as well.
and
Here's why I disagree with you on that, okay? Because let's just own reality real quick, okay? Most women do not give a crap about Star Wars, like on a generally speaking scale, okay? Whereas they won't know what the heck you're talking about when they say pod racing. But here's what they will know. Uncle Owen sounds like a nice guy, and that blue milk is a really pretty color. I bet you I could rock that.
but it looks not that good. If you
What are
tell
you
her,
talking about? Periwinkle? Periwinkle's a beautiful color. I could rock that.
There is a lot of milk products out there that like they put milk in soap and all kinds of stuff, like milk and lotion. At least that's on the name anyway.
Yeah.
At Dawn, so what do you think, man? If you're getting ready to kiss a girl and you ask before you kiss her what shade of lipstick she's wearing, which one is going to get the kiss and which one isn't?
That wasn't the question.
Yeah, I know, but I'm rephrasing it just a little bit. 'Cause
I'd
we
have to go.
about it a different way for guys.
I'd still have to go with the blue milk. Mary brought up a good point about that shade of blue being nice. It'd give if the girl was going for like a more vampire look, But
I just want to know, do I look good in this hat? And should I wear it on a regular basis?
Are you
oh yeah,
kidding?
Absolutely.
You're rocking that
I
hat.
love that hat.
All right, thank you.
yeah,
So is everybody down for blue milk?
Yeah.
Pod racing sounds
Pod
like a bad. I don't want to say it out loud, but
Who's on the pod racer?
doesn't that sound like a bad vibrator? Like, really?
Yeah, it does. Especially when you say Anakin's vibrator. Something.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I can't go out tonight.
I get
I'm using the pod racer.
Realistically, the milk would win. For the sake of this argument, I'm saying the pod race thing, but that's going to lose. So I'll just go to the milk as well.
All right, we took the milk.
Think about the color. Think about the color. The color of this blue milk on the lip of the girl. I never would like. I would say go into the bathroom and wash yourself.
The difference is you can tell what color it is as to where Anakin's pod race. I guess you're assuming it's a brown, is what I would think that comes to mind, and that's probably just as bad. So
I have some red, really hot red. You know, if I think of the
because a girl could think it looks like shit on their lips if it's brown.
All right. So next up we have Luke's green lightsaber versus an Imperial probe droid. Which are you more likely to discover in a mad scientist's lab?
Oh, Luke's green lightsaber.
Scientist's lab.
We've been trying to figure out how to make lightsabers since this stuff came out. The first thing you're going to do is want to try to figure out how to make a lightsaber.
I think I would take the droid because the droid is a lot more complex. It's it has an AI, you know, self-aware somehow, and that's.
I would think droid has like more uses. Like a lightsaber would be used for just. I mean, it's a battle tool. I mean, how a mad scientist would see it, but it's multifunctional. That's like the multi-tool.
Nah,
I see it like a lightsaber would be fun to have for the first like couple weeks, but then I mean, unless you're using it somehow every day after that, I don't see how much more use it could get as to where a robot or a droid you can use that every day for something. You can just make it easier, fetch things for you when you got that day where you get off work, you just want to sit down and Cacket's on your lap and you gotta get a drink. You forgot your beer, but you got your food or something. You can go make the robot do it. So
you're telling me you would actually rather have a robot. I want to clarify. So what specific kind of robot did you say again, Jesse?
That would be an Imperial probe droid.
You would rather have an Imperial probe droid. Let's keep in mind, what are they used for?
Wait, is that the one that went bam, 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 bam?
Yeah,
that one from Hoth.
Yeah.
And from Solo.
Okay, I changed my answer. I'm gonna go with the lightsaber. I was assuming like a cooler droid or something. So never mind. Like an R2. I was imagining an R2 unit or something. I didn't hear the Imperial probe part. So yeah, let's go with the lightsaber.
Are you staying with the probe droid?
I go with the pod droids, and I really have to ask me. You go with a lightsaber, and you know that are the guys who took the blaster in the butt. So I get the picture. I go with the droid because I can do a lot more with this in a lab, because that was the question, and it can do a lot of things for me. So I stay with it. Yeah.
But would you rather tell your friends that you have a probe droid or a lightsaber? Lightsaber would bring people to the attention.
Specifically a probe droid.
You have a probe droid? Okay, weirdo.
And bring us in. Bring us in, man. Let me know what you think, brother.
I'm thinking probe droid just because you could probably reprogram it somewhat to do more functions in the laboratory.
I was about to say, it's got to be updatable. That thing's got to be updates.
And Don is very practical, like me. No, I like this.
Because then you could sit around and build those lightsabers you want, because the probe droid would be doing all your work for you.
Will this be another drop EPO tiebreaker?
In the everyday life.
But a probe droid can't do that. A probe droid can't build anything for you. It's got one function: to go out looking for life.
And
yeah, it brings back data.
How many arms this thing has?
But they get scared. All you got to do is go to a probe droid and go boo, and they self-destruct.
So you're the tiebreaker there, Drunk. You going with the lightsaber?
I'm going with the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Even though it's not green, it's still the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing.
That's cool, buddy.
All right.
Beautiful.
So you got rid of that one. All right, let's see. Next, we have Leia's Cinnabon hairdo versus Chewie's crossbow. Which is a better tool for seduction?
Oh, depends on who
Leia's
you're trying
hair
to
or
seduce.
Chewie's crossbow?
So you already talked about how you want a big burly man to just wrap you up and everything. Now he walks in with that really awesome laser crossbow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with the crossbow. I'm going with the crossbow without hesitation, but
But then, dudes, we've got Leia walking in, and are you thinking she's hot, or are you thinking I'm hungry for a warm buttery snack?
Both. Both. I've only got a thing for the Cinnabon hairdo, so I'm going Cinnabon hairdo.
A crossbow is fucking badass. I'm going to crossbow.
Yeah, me too.
For hair, I mean, she can't
Yeah,
have her hair.
I'll be
up all the
back. I gotta
time.
go get a snack.
Imagine a
I'll be back.
24/7. You know, no thanks.
Yeah, if a girl comes in with this hairdo, I know exactly this will not hold a very long time if I open it. So I go with a crossbow because it's really badass. If she sees me like with this thing, that's badass. I take this.
So it's like, think about it like this too. So you're Kylo Ren with the mullet on Hoth with your lightsaber, your crossbow, next to the Sarlacc, taking your picture by the Sarlacc pit. And you're gonna have a good time. So crossbow.
Awesome. So we have the votes for the crossbow.
yeah, crossbow.
All right. We took the crossbow. Nice. Good moving, people. Finally, we have Stormtrooper Blaster versus Brian Young's ego.
See, I don't know that much about him enough to know his ego. All I know is that everybody hates him and he's dumb and he did a few dumb things. I don't know his ego though.
How does Ryan Young make it on the cards? You have cards there, right? You read the questions from.
Was there no Ryan Johnson one? That's kidding.
No, not Ryan. Brian Young. Oh?
I think Brian Young may end up losing this one. Which is more essential for surviving in the wilderness?
Oh, E11. I go with the E11.
Yep. Is anybody going to vote for Brian Young on this one, or are we just going to move the blaster up?
This isn't really a debate anymore.
Yeah, that one turned into not so much of a debate. So we'll go. Like I said, these are random questions I'm pulling out. So
I gotcha.
That ends the first round of everything. Now the game's going to start moving a lot quicker. All right. Before we get to the next round, I want to let everybody know. I think it's essential to highlight as we're talking about getting everybody some subs and everything on their channels or whatever. The importance of that little bell icon. Did everybody click that bell icon for anybody?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Man, that's a big thing. So if you are out there subbing for anybody, be sure also pound that bell icon. I've got quite a few out there. It pops up on my phone. Let me know that Mary or Drunk or somebody is posting a new video. Boom, I'm on watching it within like 5 seconds.
Aw.
Oh yeah, believe it. Believe it. You gotta take care of your people. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I couldn't
All
agree
right.
more.
So we are going back to round 2. Oh, by the way, let's recap. Who's been knocked out a little bit in the first round? Ooh, right. Man, let's see. Oh, I'll get to that later. I don't want to hold that up. Forget that. All right. So we're going with round 2 in places. And who do we have that survived this round? We have Indoor versus the Star Killer Base. So this should be getting pretty fun. And which one is this one? Okay. Indoor versus the Star Killer Base. Where are you more likely to see really good-looking people?
Oh.
Oh, man, that's Star Killer base, man. Everybody there is fancy, nice. They're all for the First Order, ready to roll the galaxy. On
95%
Endor.
of them have helmets on.
I was about to say that.
Oh no, there's
Yeah, but they
officers.
can
You might-
take that off as to where you're just going to have jungle people on Endor. Like, we don't need more Tarzan people walking around. We need more high class of the First
You
Order.
could have jungle people on Starkiller base, but you just don't know because they have helmets on.
And that's fine. Then they're hidden from sight.
Like, I don't need to see their face.
Is that racist?
Guys, if you'll excuse me, I just need a quick second to let my dogs out. I will be right back, okay?
All right, you're voted off.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, just give me 1 second. They're going to drive me nuts.
Now, I will say this, though. Leia was on Endor without a helmet on, so I knew it was Leia. And she didn't have her hair up. She had it down. And somehow the Ewoks knew how to braid hair, by the way. I don't know how that happened. But
That was
still.
weird. That was weird.
Yep. That was weird. But she was looking pretty good.
Yeah, and she looked somehow relaxed.
Yep. That's
Yeah, Don, what do you think?
I'm thinking Star Killer base because not everybody's wearing a uniform. There's times that they're going to take the uniforms off. You might actually see some interesting and attractive people. Also, you might just look at it and see beautiful Rose Tico wearing that officer's uniform undercover. So I'm going Star Killer.
oh, that hottie.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
'Cause if we were just going with people wearing helmets, then that means Leia would have to keep her helmet on. And no.
I'm going indoor.
Mary's already thrown down her vote. Indoor. What do you
Damn.
think, that Don?
I'm still thinking Star Killer base, but Moxrock's brought up a good point. We've never been to an Ewoks strip club. That might be pretty booming. Like we don't know.
I would like to see a shaved Ewok.
Wow.
Shaved Ewok. Wow. So I guess you're going indoor then. I'll just take that as your answer. Indoor.
No, I'm staying with a Star Killer base.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Star Killer base as well for me.
Star Killer base takes the cake on that one. Next, Cloud City versus the Sarlacc pit.
Guys, I'll be back. Keep playing.
Oh, it's my fault. I started it. I did it. I started this trend.
All
No,
right.
no, I want to go look up stripper Ewok bar. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Cloud
Okay.
City versus the Sarlacc pit. Here we go. Where can you get a better cup of coffee?
Oh,
That's going to be Cloud City.
Cloud
Yeah.
City. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
do they even have coffee on the Sarlacc pit? And if you do make the coffee from the Sarlacc pit, it's going to be out of the weird saliva and all the, like, you don't get
Well, I
that.
mean,
Not to mention, there's
What was R2 doing on the big barge whenever they came to throw people in? He was serving drinks. Who's to say he didn't have a rocking cup?
no, but look, here's the thing. There's sand there, and it's coarse, and it's rough, and it's
Exactly.
irritating, and it gets in everything.
No, yeah, enough said.
I wouldn't take a coffee from R2D2 because I think the better coffee machine is BB-8.
Yeah, but
I want the coffee from BB-8. He's a better coffee machine.
what? What does that have to do with getting it on Cloud City or on Tatooine or as from the Sarlacc pit? There's absolutely nothing about the Sarlacc pit that indicates that you would even be able to get a cup of coffee there, let alone get a cup of coffee that didn't have sand in it.
Well, maybe the sand around the Sarlacc pit is magical and tastes like heaven, and we just don't know because we never tried. And
Yeah, but
you know, as far as clouds go, I mean, we see clouds all the time on Earth. So I mean,
That is the most absurd argument I have ever heard in my life.
I'm trying to defend a goddamn pit. That's hard.
you get there? How do you get to the Starlight Pit? I think there are people who bring the tourists there. They are paid by Jabba, I think, and then they serve.
And
coffee.
you want to drink a hot cup of coffee out on Tatooine? That's what you're going for. You think that's the first thing that you're gonna find them serving out there?
I always do this.
At Dawn, man, what's your vote going to be, brother?
I'm definitely going Cloud City because all the points that were brought up, like Rookie said about the Sarlacc pit and the sand Mary mentioned. And also you could get Lando's guy that has the wraparound headband and the implants. You just say, hey, I want a coffee, or you think it is there. So
Right. Lethal Lightning, what's up, man? Good to see you here, bro. All right, so you got Cloud City. And I think, Mary, you going Cloud City as well, is what I was hearing?
Yeah.
And I go Cloud City too.
All right, 3 Cloud Cities. Is it going to be the first perfect vote?
Sure.
Ah, there we go. Cloud City takes it.
Boom.
All right. With our quarterfinals here, we've got Boba Fett versus General Tarkin.
Tarkin.
Who's the better prom date? Who would make a better prom date? General Tarkin, who's just older than life itself, or Boba Fett, who has 12 minutes of screen time and dies in the stupidest way?
Damn.
Boba Fett's going to be stepping all over your feet when you dance.
Boba Fett has the cooler appearance features, and then Tarkin has the better background and spreadsheet. But then again, Boba Fett has a rocket. It's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Judging me the whole time.
Is he wearing a tux over his armor?
Yes, he's got the tux on, but he's still wearing his helmet.
I'll go with Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Easy.
All right, there's 2 for Boba Fett.
I mean, and Tarkin would be such an asshole to everybody else. They'd go, "Oh, hey, you guys look cute." He'd go, "Shut up, or I will destroy your planet." And it's like, no, we don't need that. That's where Boba Fett has been known to mingle.
Good argument.
Both of them would be terrible choices, but I gotta go with Boba Fett just because he'd be the cooler. Like, I think Tarkin would be the better conversationalist, even though he'd be overly negative. But I'd go with Boba Fett just because for the wow factor of bringing him to the prom date. Everybody else would be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, that is a good wow factor date. You do have a point there. So we will move Boba Fett up to the next round, man. Next one. Ooh, this is going to be Kylo Ren versus Chewie.
Ooh.
Kylo Ren versus Chewie. Who could change a diaper faster?
Oh, Chewie.
Oh, that's Kylo Ren because he's already a baby. I mean, he's got experience from
Dude,
birth.
babies can't change their own diapers.
Yeah, but he's got experience with it, but
Heck no. First of all, Chewbacca is way older. He's got way more experience with this type of stuff. Babies can't
but they don't wear
change their own
clothes.
diapers. What does that have to do with anything?
Changing a diaper. They live on Kashyyyk, and he's on Kashyyyk until who knows.
And how much time has he spent on Kashyyyk? Look, Chewbacca has already proven. Chewbacca has already proven that he is a kind, sweet, caring soul. Who's going to actually care to change the freaking diaper? Chewbacca is. Kylo Ren doesn't care. He just has man fits all the time. He's evil.
Hey, honey, who do you want to change the diaper? Bigfoot or the nice, military man in charge of the galaxy?
That's not fair. You're judging a book by its cover, and that is rude.
Yeah, but it's also true. And plus, Kylo Ren, only if he puts his lightsaber away, he won't kill you like that. Chewie, he could just scratch the baby's eyes out on accident.
What are you talking about?
When would Chewie be in a situation where he's got to change a diapers?
Hey, no, if you have the dexterity to handle something like a crossbow, you can handle changing a diaper.
If we're being honest, all he's really got to do is pull a trigger
to change a diaper.
Dude, I didn't hear what you guys said. What?
I said Chewie is so sensitive, He's looking out for everyone. He's hugging everyone. I think he's the best guy for changing a diaper.
Yeah, we're talking about the creature that opted out of eating a porg when he was super hungry.
Right. Even if all the porgs saw him killing a porg.
Yeah, I think it's Chewie all the way. That's who I want changing a diaper.
Kylo opted out of killing his own mother
Woohoo! That's a giant win. Congratulations. You get Son of the
Chewie
Year
also tore a
award.
guy's arms off. Yeah, so get him near the baby. Yes.
Dawn, you got to break this up, man. You got to break this up, bro. Pitch in.
I'm going to Chewie just because we've talked about how much of a nicer creature he is. The only benefit Ren would have is that he could use the Force. He could just do it while you're
That doesn't
sitting
mean you
down.
want him doing it.
Exactly. So I'm definitely going with Chewie because he's the nicer creature. He would be more caring when doing it.
You guys are letting your nostalgia goggles block you. That's all.
Hey guys, let me say this: everything Star Wars made 500 subs today. Congratulations!
Hey, congrats, man.
Oh, nice.
Congrats, man.
Congrats. That's awesome, everything.
Nice.
Congrats, brother. All right. So you sticking with Chewie there, Mary?
I am.
No way. What you going, bro?
I go with Chewie.
Chewie. Looks like Chewie moves up. Perfect. Next, we go to the actions. Back again, we've got chopping Snoke in half versus making the Kessel Run. Let me see. I've already asked that question. All right.
I'm with the Kessel Run.
All right. Let's see. Which one would look funnier in slow motion?
That's got to be a Snoke, man. Again,
Yeah, that's Snoke.
that'd be great.
Oh God, yeah, definitely Snoke.
Yeah,
Not gonna
Snoke.
lie, I've actually watched that in slow motion before. That stupid face of his.
Yep, that facial expression over and over.
I mean, when you start watching the Kessel Run over and over, it's like watching NASCAR in space, and it's like we can cut in half.
You know, if you consider that you make a jump to hyperspace in the Kessel to get to the Kessel Run, or as a part of the Kessel Run, I don't like to see a hyperspace jump in slow motion. Really not. So I go with Snoke.
Yeah. All right, Snoke, he got the shoot, man. And he's lucky.
You are
You're
gonna
breaking
get
up again. We lost you again. No.
We're so close to the end.
Damn it.
Oh, there we go. For a sec.
Don't go anywhere. You still
I
here?
believe in
I hear
you.
you.
Where
All
he
right.
is.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I hate when that happens. This pisses me off. All right. Talking to a Force Ghost versus Force choking Brian Young. All right. Which would you be more surprised to see your boss doing?
Force
I'd be more
Ghost.
surprised to see my boss talking to a Force Ghost because, wait, no, my boss is kind of stupid. Probably, I'd be more surprised she'd Force choke Brian Young because she doesn't know anything about Star Wars. So, yeah, I don't know. That one's a tough one. I don't know. You guys speak.
You know, I'm gonna break everyone's hearts here, and I'm gonna say something blatantly obvious though. Force ghosts are real, so to see someone talking to one, would be way more surprised to see that. Sorry about the reality check.
Way to go. Way to rein that in.
You know, I go with Mary because I know my boss would take every chance to choke Young. So talking to a Force Ghost would be more surprising, a lot more.
All right. All right, come on, Don. What do you think?
I'm going Force Ghost as well. That would definitely be more freaky to walk in one day and they're talking to a Force Ghost.
All right, so talking to a Force Ghost, moving up. Okay, we're good. Let me get that one out of the way. Actions is done. Now moving on to the things category here again. We've got Uncle Owen's blue milk versus Luke's green lightsaber. Oh shit! Drop my thing. Hold on.
Look out for you.
Damn it. All right, we're good. Okay. So Uncle Owen's blue milk versus the green lightsaber. This is the yellow one. All right. Let's see. Which would you rather pose with on the cover of a magazine?
Oh, that's easy.
The lightsaber, my bro.
Yeah.
I mean, milk is no.
But what if it's a got milk commercial?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's what I
No,
want to
but
know.
that's
You
not a
gotta
part
do
of
it,
the
don't know that.
stipulation.
Well,
That's
maybe you
not
have
a
to get
part of the
legally
stipulation.
Yeah, I mean, if you're showing your girl, hey, look at me and my milk, or would you go, hey, look at me with my lightsaber? Like, you know.
That's truth. That's truth.
And then go, oh, look at your so impressive soy stash, rather than your awesome lightsaber that you can cut people up with and burn them, destroy them, protect them.
God, Rookie, you're so violent.
I don't know. Okay.
All right, that is okay. That is okay. So is it I'm pretty sure it's the lightsaber. Is that right? Am I getting that vibe here?
Oh yeah.
Correct.
All
And
right.
I'm looking totally nice in green light. If I light up the saber and I get the great green light in my face, I look so healthy. So I go with a lightsaber, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Next one. Chewie's crossbow versus a stormtrooper blaster. Which would you be more excited to get from a vending machine?
Oh, choose crossbow.
Yeah, Chewie's crossbow's unique. A blaster.
Yep.
Those things can't hit shit. So
Yeah.
I'd go with the crossbow. Crossbow will blast you and hurt you. So yeah.
So violent.
Oh, we got two other people now weighing that Dawn.
If the gun just went pew pew or boom boom, what do you want?
I'm definitely going crossbow as well because it's that much more unique and cooler than just some random blaster.
All right. The crossbow gets the win. All right, finally, we've got the one last thing to see who is going to be who's going to be taking it with the places. Right? We have Star Killer Base versus Cloud City. All right. Which would make a better prom theme?
Oh, Cloud City, you know.
Yeah, Cloud City. Cloud
These
City.
ones are answering themselves. Like Cloud City, that's way more romantic than Star Killer
Yeah,
Bay.
the Star Killer Base, you just be all dressed in white, and nowadays there's with the social economy, it just wouldn't work out. They'd go, "Oh, we're all dressed in white." No, it's all no. So
I think Chet is with us. It's a
you can
Cloud
wear a
City.
blue cape. I mean, it's all good.
Jesse in the chat said Bespin.
Yeah, all day long.
There you go. That's been all day long. I like it. Moving on to the people. Boba Fett versus Chewie. Who would you rather swap clothes with?
The Fetster, because the Chewie's is only an ammo belt.
I mean,
We're into
that just comes down to how confident you are in your body. And since I'm super confident in my body, I'm going with Chewie ammo belt.
Yeah, I'm a fat ass, so I'm going with the. I mean, if I'm a fat dude in Boba Fett's armor, I at least look funny. As to where in the other one, I just scare people away and want them to stab their eyes out. So,
No, you look funny in the other part too. It's a different kind of funny.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Stab your eyes out kind. It's the okay.
No, man, I'm gonna sport that ammo belt.
I totally love the idea of Mary in the belt.
See, I'm agreeing with Mary's answer, but not for the voting case. But yes.
One for Chewie, one for Boba. What do you think, Dawn?
I'm totally gonna sport that ammo belt, and that's
What we would prefer to wear. Was that the question?
Yeah, who would you rather swap clothes with, Chewie or Boba Fett?
Wait. So that means they have to wear our clothes.
Yes.
So
Big Boba.
that means you get to watch Chewie walk around in like a mini skirt.
I'm going to go with Boba just because the armor is cooler. You've got the rocket, you've got the blaster. Where Chewie, if you get the bowcaster, that's one thing, but just that ammo belt, nah.
You men are really insecure.
If we're treating straight up, am I getting his fur or am I wearing that naked?
You know, if you choose to change with Chewie, you need a handbag. That fits Mary most, But I don't look good with a handbag, so I.
Yeah, you see, I'm choosing Boba Fett for the sake of other people, not myself. So spare your eyes from having to see.
The last vote, man. I've got Boba Fett from the other two guys, and I've got Chewie from the lady. What are you gonna think?
I don't know. It's tough. Hey, Drunk's not here. Oh yeah.
Oh well, I'll find a way to break this. What do you think? No way. Who are you choosing?
Boba.
Boba Fett takes the win, 3-1.
Sorry, Mary. We still like your choice, but
I did the best I could. I did the best I could.
You can come every time as like you want in this belt.
Nope, that's it. You guys lost it. You've lost your opportunity to see me in Chewie's belt. It's fine.
Oh man,
It's over.
That's so cool. That's cool.
All right. So here we go. We're chopping Snoke in half or talking to a Force ghost. Which goes better with a glass of white wine?
No. Talking to a Force ghost.
yeah.
Man, can you imagine the conversation you'd have with just a
You
glass
get
of
some
wine?
wisdom dropped on you as to where, okay, if you're trying to relax and then you got to go and get up and kill Snoke again, I mean, that's not as fun when you're trying to chill. So
one time, but with the Force Ghost, you can get drunk every time. So, yeah.
yeah, but you don't got to be talking. You can just let them do it and go, hey man, how was it back in the year 18 something and whatever Star Wars years they have? Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like it also illustrates which one you enjoy the most. Like if I'm going full Hannibal Lecter, he ate his liver with some fava beans and a Chianti. I'm like, that's pretty badass. So if you're chopping Snoke in half while you're drinking a glass of white wine, just like, that's pretty
This is
awesome.
normal. Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's not what I'm shooting for with my life goals.
What does the chat say? What are they saying?
Let's see.
That one
Do they have
yet.
any answers?
No, for this one as of yet.
No, they haven't chimed in on this one quite yet.
No, but they seem to think I should wear the. Never mind.
End up with an ammo belt.
Mary, say you won't do it unless they donate like $1,000. Be like, okay.
Do I look like a hooker to you?
No.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
If they just say wear the ammo belt, then you could just wear it with your clothes on, and then they just specify. So then you got what they want.
I have a Chewbacca onesie, man. I could just throw that on. Bam.
That's true.
There you
I've seen that thing.
Don't destroy my vision.
All right. So back to the original question. Which one's taking the glass of white wine? Chopping Snoke or talking to the Force Ghost?
Force Ghost.
Force Ghost.
Force Ghost it is. Finally, Luke's green lightsaber versus Chewie's crossbow.
Oof.
Let's see. Let me get my questions out. I dropped it. Frig, man, come on. Hold on.
Get it together, Jesse.
I know, man.
I thought you said you weren't drinking tonight.
No, I'm not drinking tonight. I've got to work in the morning. All right. Which would you rather sell door to door?
Oh, the lightsabers, of course.
Lightsaber.
I'd say there'd be more uses for the lightsaber. You could chop down a tree with ease. One little. You could get your 6-year-old to do it for you.
You give a 6-year-old a lightsaber.
I know exactly how to sell the lightsaber. You know, you can cut a toast in half, and it's already toasted. It's so practical every day. It's a lightsaber. I can sell it.
Unless you're gonna go, blasting. I don't know what you'd have to blast with the crossbow, unless you're gonna hunt real quick. I mean, I guess you could catch caribou real quick, but
I'm gonna say it's got to be a very target audience, though, too. Like you've got to know what you're doing to actually work a lightsaber. Okay, you can just shoot across wherever.
When you're on Hoth, when you're on Endor, I'd say a lightsaber, regardless.
Yeah, there are far too many uses for a lightsaber. You've got to be specifically capable of using a crossbow as well, or it's nowhere near as good.
If you aim like my own mother with stuff, then you'd rather have a lightsaber because you can't hit shit with a gun.
Jesse Miller says lightsaber. Toriel says lightsaber.
I think we're all
what can you do with a crossbow? You can blow a house away.
Why would you want to do that?
All your mom would do is take it away. She'd go, Steven, now what I tell you about blasting the house again? And he's like, sorry. And then it gets taken away, and then you don't have a crossbow anymore. With the lightsaber, she says, let me take that away from you. You go, bitch, what?
All right, so we have moved up to the semifinals. Okay, we've got a person versus a place and a thing versus an action. So the questions are going to get a little bit dicier. So roll with me. Cause
Right against Mary, I take Mary.
You think you have a chance against me? That's brave.
Very brave. Not many people take her head on, but we can do it. Here we go. Luke's green lightsaber versus talking to a Force ghost. Which would 4 out of 5 dentists recommend more highly?
Luke's green lightsaber.
That could take out your teeth.
Yeah, well, but there's like literally nothing that a Force ghost can do to help you either. At least
talking with your bad breath to the Force ghost, they could get offended and and then complain. So yeah, I'd say lightsaber also.
I'd say lightsaber as well, because if you're using it to help clean your teeth, you could use it as a light while you're brushing.
Exactly.
No, I don't want to.
That's where the Force ghost might say you missed a spot, and that's
there you go. Hey, you missed some. Get out of here, Qui-Gon.
Luke's green lightsaber moves up. Now we've got Boba Fett versus Cloud City.
He was on Cloud City.
Right? I was thinking that.
This is working full circle. Meant to be. All right. Hold on just a second. Computer.
Your avatar.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Boba Fett versus Cloud City. Which would make a better name for a new drink?
Oh, Cloud City.
City.
Easy, man. You got a nice, you put a little Curazon in there. Oh, it's beautiful. It's delicious.
That sounds like it has pulp in it.
Yeah.
That's not good. Cloud City, you could be like, you could have a slogan like, hey, take a nice ride to Cloud City.
You can have ice on the Cloud City.
A Caraco, like you throw some blue Caraco in there, with just a little bit of like some white peach juice. Man, you got a breezy, beautiful blue drink. It's gorgeous. It's something you want to drink up in the clouds.
So you want the Firebomb Cloud City special or something? Hell yeah!
Nice.
Lifestyle drink.
I like it. All right, the last question of the night. Last question of the night. We have what is called the knockout card. Dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. And so it is Cloud City versus Luke's green lightsaber. The final question, it comes down to which is sexier?
Oh, that's rough, actually.
I go for Cloud City because if I can tell someone I have a Cloud City, oh yeah. that's hot. You can do a lot of things, and I can have a sample of lightsabers in the Cloud City. I go for the Cloud City.
See, I'd say the lightsaber because the Cloud City, you have to always be at the Cloud City, and it's not like you're always looking at the clouds. I mean, you'll be closing. No. Well, you can bring your lightsaber with you and make an adventure wherever you go. As to where with Cloud City, you always have to just be in the city in the clouds. And I mean, looking at it is fine. If you're in your ship and you're driving around, you're in the clouds, cool. But it's like, other than that, you're just like in a house, basically.
I'm going to echo Rookie. I'm going to echo Rookie on that. There's nothing sexier than a hot guy or a chick busting out a lightsaber, showing some cool moves, defending you with their mad skills. And that's
exactly. You could take turns. You can be showing the girl something, and then she can go, I know a move or two, and then pew pew, and then it's like, okay, got some cool stuff. And if she gets a lightsaber too, you have a lightsaber battle.
And then, dude, and then one thing leads to another, and bam, you've lost a hand.
Exactly.
Sorry,
or doing what they do.
I'm sorry. I had to.
That is okay. So we have at Dawn. What are you voting for the finals?
I'm going with lightsaber. Cloud City is sexy, but you got to go to it. When you have the lightsaber, you bring it already. So I'm going with Cloud City.
Yep, lightsaber. That is
lightsaber is the winner of the night. Nailed it. But now the big question is, how did everybody score in their debating skills tonight? All right. I'm tallying up the scores right now, and it is a pretty big thing. Do you want to tell them how much you won there, Mary?
I won. I knew I won, but I didn't want to
So she had Cloud City to argue, Chewie to argue, getting a blaster in the butt to argue, and Luke's green lightsaber to argue. And her Luke's green lightsaber won the night.
Bam!
Bam! Nailed it. So the winner of the night, I didn't announce this anyways. The winner of the night is going to have a video all about their channel by me posted within a week. So I'm going to be promoting.
Oh.
I'm going to be promoting Mary's channel tonight or sometime this week. It's going to be pretty cool.
That's very cool. Awesome.
Congrats, Mary.
Yay!
Congrats, Mary.
I didn't know there was a prize, but thank you.
It wouldn't be any fun without a prize. That's how we roll.
Thank you, guys. I told you not to step to me. What? Sorry.
I will share it.
Out the window.
Share it a lot.
No, I just got lucky, I think. I got some really cool stuff.
So I know this freaking game took 2 hours, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. I got 69 subs, and I was just ecstatic as all holy hell. I was very proud.
You have 80 subs, actually.
Yeah.
I subbed you. A couple people more subbed you. You have 80 subs, my bro.
Oh, man. 87?
80.
80. Oh, cool. 80. So I think when I'm going to do at 100, I'm going to do a video of me drinking, and I'm going to get on Netflix, and I'm going to try to paint a Bob Ross picture while Bob Ross.
I'm already. If I stream with you, I've already. I have always something to drink with me.
Nice. So that's going to be my next live stream. Cheers. So everybody, give your last 15-second pitch before we hang up. Go ahead, Mary. Since you won, you get dibs.
All right, cool. Well, guys, I am Mary B. I bring the mayhem. I try to do live streams and topical videos over on my channel. I should be putting another video out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that, guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Go at Dawn.
Thank you very much. I'm Matt Dawn. I have a YouTube channel. I focus on gaming and movie reviews, and I also do a weekly live stream at Sundays at 3 p.m. And thank you very much for bringing me on last notice. I had a great time on this.
Absolutely. I'm glad you could come. No way.
Yeah, hi, me is no way neophobic. Oh man, no way neophobic, and I do reviews of movies, mostly Star Wars, out of the spiritual view, and I hope you like it. Like to see you on my channel. Thank you.
Absolutely. Finally, the Rook.
All right, I am the Rookie Critic. I cover film topics. I do a bunch of crazy-ass skits. I try to help out the community, try to find new YouTubers and promote some of their stuff. I am having a live stream this week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, with Nerd Wonder and a Comicsgate panel. So look forward to that. And then on the 20th, I will have Bandit Incorporated as well. And on the 27th, I will have a surprise, awesome YouTuber special guest live stream.
Awesome.
Nice.
I'll go last. Whatever. I'm Jesse. Why don't I turn my video on? I'm a moron. I'm Jesse from Exaggeration Nation. Pretty much, if I feel like it's going to make somebody smile, it goes on my YouTube channel. Plain and simple. It can be about nerd stuff. It can be about my kids. Whatever. It's just my little personal. I do whatever I feel like I want to do. But I made it to 80. Let's go for 100. I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to paint that Bob Ross painting as serious as can be, and I will mail that painting out as the prize for being on my channel. So how you like them apples?
Boom.
That sounds cool.
That's the weirdest pitch ever. Anyways, that'll probably scare you. Guys, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Thank you to the panel, everybody that was on, man. I appreciate you guys.
Much fun, man. Much fun.
All right, and we'll do this again. If anybody else wants a nice Master Debaters theme, let me know, and I will tune it to DC, Marvel, any nerddom that you need to, and we'll make it fun. You guys have a good night. We'll talk at you later, right?
Yeah, good night.
Bye.
Thank